you don't know if it just design smart solutions, clean.
Okay, let's talk about how to create the PDF form so that it works with the API. So basically, this is the one that you've seen in my other demos. And if we take a look at the form itself, now I use Adobe products, but you can do this in any open source PDF form uh, generator. Like I know they make one on Unix that's totally free. So what you do is you name all the fields, and these names is what's actually dynamically picked up. Like if you watch my other video that explains about the naming conventions that are used within the form. If you haven't watched that, I recommend you watch it before you watch this one so you have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. So when you create a form field within PDF and you name it, this is actually what's passed to the voice flow. I shouldn't say the voice flow, but through the API that you call, in case you're not using voice flow, but I'm creating this for the voice flow company. So this is the fields that are considered mandatory. If you get into something like, let's say, check liens here, which is this little checkbox, you see it's got its prefix with a $sign. That means it's optional. Like whether or not the AI agency wants to use it within their chatbot, it's up to them. So basically, when they look at the API call, when it comes back, it's going to come back with a list of all the available fields on the PDF, and then they can choose which ones they will want to actually fill in within that specific PDF. Now, they'll be able to generate that PDF, upload it to the server, and then it'll be available under their personal profile. So when their bot fires up, it'll only be their PDFs. It won't be generic ones. But again, this is just a proof of concept, and I won't pursue it unless I get some people talking to me. So talk to me if you want to see this happen. So let's go into the idea on how you'd actually create one. I'll just take this other document that you see in my demonstration, which hasn't been generated as a PDF as yet. So we go to the PDF form here and we say create form, and now it's already dynamically created all the fields for me. And it's named them accordingly. Well, there's some of this stuff that I don't want. Like definitely I don't want undefined. So that's the signature. It should be called signature. Uh, right? And that's we're going to want as optional because you're not going to be able to pick up the signature on that one. Same thing with the previous owner. That's going to be optional as well. Plate number. So this is, I'll put this as license plate. Oh, I want to put it in two separate words. The reason I put it in two separate words is because it'll help the services that are available to know that it's a license plate, not just one word. So signature previous owner, again, we don't need that. That's why there's a $sign in front of it. Um, Previous registered. Okay, that I thought, no, okay, this is a check mark. Sorry, I made a mistake there. So I still want to be a part. Now we're going to make that a keep me owner, and I'll put a little $sign in front of that. And this is, I want to be sole owner. So I'll say $sign in front of that. And we'll say sole owner. And then remember, what's this I thing here? Let's see what that is. Oh, okay. So that'll be, we'll say that current owner, we'll call that. Okay, date is self-explanatory, relationship. That's whether or not they have to be a daughter or something like that. You'll have to put those business rules within your AI agent. So I will say Jerry Fontaine here by gives to my daughter, and then this will be added owner. Okay, and then that's the year, the make, the model. So basically we should add bin in here, and then you can actually be able to use that other process that I did in my demo. So to add I'm not gonna really get too far with it. So I would just say I'm gonna add a text field. I'll put it here. Oh, actually, it's actually there already in serial numbers. That's confusing. So this should actually be VIN. So now you can actually populate all this other data dynamically like I did in my demo. So that's how you would basically create a form. You would save it after that. And now that this form is actually saved, I'll do this later. Actually, this form is actually saved and it's uploaded to the server. It'll be available to your flow that you created that you shouldn't have to change if you designed it properly. So that when the user selects this specific template, that you don't have to make any changes, it'll just work. So you could just add templates to your repository, and as you add the templates, it creates more functionality for your chatbot to have. So if you have a client, let's say, for instance, I'm talking to one company that's an electrician company, so he's going to have certain documents that like electrical codes and stuff like that available on his website. If he wants to add one, he just goes into the admin panel, he adds that PDF that he created, or if he wants to hire me to create it, I create it, whatever, and then it's dropped on there. There's no changes to his actual website. There's no changes to the chatbot. It'll just pick it up. So I hope you get the idea of the concept of what I'm doing here is still a proof of concept. I still need your support, comments on whether or not you want to see this. So let's make it happen. Thanks for watching. Later.
We don't know if it fit, just design. Smart solutions, clean, refined. No wasted steps, no extra weight. Can tech minds we automate. But keep it simple, make it smart. Let the AI do its part. No confusion, no delay. Just one touch on your way.